Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go over my May favorites. I have a basket full here and I haven't shared my favorites with you guys in a little while, so I thought it's time. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you at my next video. So let's jump in and get started with my May favorites. I have a couple products here, but I'm going to start with makeup because the majority of it is makeup. Surprisingly enough, I actually have no skincare product. The first products I kind of see here are brow products. I recently ran out of my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and that is my favorite brow product. So I thought I would use up what I had. So I have this Lisse Wate eyebrow powder. You could use any powder. This is just your basic powder that stays on throughout the whole day, but it also gives you a lot of like featheriness to your brows, which I love. And I mix both of them together to get my perfect shade. It is what I have in my brows right now. I do like my brows a little bit darker than my hair. And then the other product I have is the Benefit Cosmetics 3D Brow Tones. This is just a little product that you put on your brows after you have the powder in to give a little bit of like glow to your brows, because we need glow everywhere. But it also makes your brows look natural, so it doesn't look powdery, it doesn't look penciled in. Just gives a little bit of fluffiness, a little bit of glow to the brow, which is important to me to make them look more natural, because I have a lot of brow hairs, I just don't have a lot of pigment. The next product I have is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I know you guys have heard everyone talk about this recently, but I definitely was not on the bandwagon when I first got it. I thought it was a little bit dry. I didn't understand why people were saying you didn't have to set it with a powder, because no matter if the concealer is dry to me, you still have to set it. So the best version of this that I've found is mixing it with another concealer. So adding a little NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer or a little Chanel concealer with it, I found is the best combination. A little bit of each, and then this one stays super well. I also got a shade that's a little bit too light for me. I don't know how, because I'm the fairest person ever, but this one's fair and it is super white, which is great for someone who has porcelain skin, but I have a little bit darker skin, especially when all my freckles start coming out, so I do need to pick up a darker shade. But this is a great concealer for full coverage. I can never use it on like blemishes throughout my face because it's too light, so I'd be interested in trying it on blemishes on my skin, but currently it works great underneath my eyes. So over top of the concealer, I have been setting with the CoverFX powder. Perfect Setting Powder is the one that I have. I knew there was Illuminating and a couple others, but this is the one that they had in stock and the one that I picked up, and so far so good. It's the perfect amount of opaqueness, so I can bake under my eyes if I want, or I can just throw it on and set underneath my eyes without baking. It is the perfect consistency. It sets super well and I have not had a problem with it. I opened it, used it, and didn't have to think about it again because the price point's great, the product's good, and you get a lot of it. So I would highly recommend this powder. I have been loving it and never even thought of turning back. There's been a couple powders, especially when I've been trying to find a great one at the drugstore, that I've thought, why did I spend my money on this? And this is definitely not it. I love the CoverFX powder. It sets well, it stays, but it also doesn't make me have flashback or make me super white, which is important. Another category of beauty products that I have been loving is mascara. I have been on the rage of growing my lashes with Eye Envy. So that is one of my favorites here, is Eye Envy. I've been using it for about 3 months now and my lashes have grown considerably. I am not wearing false lashes today. These are just my natural lashes and they are long, luxurious, and they are so beautiful. It's one of those products though you have to be consistent with. I will be posting on my Instagram a photo of before and after, so you can kind of see the growth for my lashes while using this serum, but it is something that I have been loving. Reason being is that I want my eyelash extensions back so bad, but I don't want to pay the cost and I don't want the upkeep, because you end up going like every 2 weeks, and that's just not feasible for me. By spending $100 on Eye Envy, I can justify it because it lasts me 9 months, but I've noticed a huge difference in my lash growth. But contributing to that, to make my lashes look super full, super long, and as luxurious as possible, is 2 mascaras. I have the Dior Show Mascara, just their original in black, as well as my tried and true CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara. I love both of these. This one really helps with lengthening and separating. The Dior Show gives thickness and volume. So I could do a layer of each to get my perfect lash, but I have been loving these on days when I just want to emphasize my lashes without adding liner or eyeshadow. I just want to do a little bit of mascara. This has really been changing my makeup game recently. Another product that I have been obsessing over, but a lot of people don't know about. It does need some extra love in the beauty world. It's Rouge Bunny Rouge. It's made in Italy, so it's beautiful products, hard to find, but they are so worth the shipping, the duties, whatever it may be. This product is a Syrian Light Skin Perfector. It is brand new from them, but basically what it is and what I've been using it for is just an evenness of my complexion. That is all I have in my skin right now besides concealer underneath my eyes. It is amazing. It just evens you out but gives you a tiny bit of color and a tiny bit of glow. I'll show you what I mean. You can kind of see that it's like a neutrally shade, but when you blend it in, it smells amazing. It kind of smells like MAC, like vanilla lipsticks, but it also soaks in super quickly and just evens out the complexion. I really enjoy it, but it's also perfect to just throw on in the summer and head outside. A lip balm I have been loving is the Christian Dior Creme de la Rose lip balm. This is just a beautiful scented lip balm, but it also hydrates really well. It's important to me to have my lip balm kind of stick around for longer than 20 minutes, and this is what this does. It kind of gives a glossy finish, makes it look like you threw a gloss on, but also hydrates really well. And anything that's rose definitely has my vote. A highlight that is an oldie but a goodie is the Becca Champagne Pop Highlight. I know Jaclyn Hill is coming out with so many new products recently, but I have still been reaching for this. It was not my favorite at the very beginning because I found it was quite orange, but mixing it with the right bronzer underneath my blush instead of on top, I find that it gives the best glow. It is what I'm wearing today, so just like a pop of glow, but it is something that I really enjoy. I love this product. Everyone has heard about it, everyone has swatched it and loved it, but the reason why I like it so much is that it's just so creamy. No one wants a product that emphasizes their pores, shows dryness or oiliness in their skin, and that's not what this does. So Becca has always done great highlighters, great blushes, but they also have bronzers now in the game, and I haven't tried them yet, but it's definitely on my list of to-dos. Another product that I'm late to the game for is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This palette is my go-to recently, but one complaint I have with it is they're so creamy that it just gets everywhere. I literally sent a picture to my friend and was like, is your palette like this too? Because my palette is so messy, but it doesn't stop me from using it, but it does make me lose quite a bit of product in all of the little pans because it's so creamy, so powdery, and so messy. Another reason why I always do my eyes before I do my foundation is for reasons like this, that I can just wipe off the excess that falls underneath. The last makeup products that I want to share with you is a lip combo that I have been obsessing over, and probably a little bit too much. It's been over a year that I've been using these products and loving them. It is a Rouge Bunny Rouge lip liner in Roald. I will swatch it here for you to see, but you can kind of tell that it's just like a neutrally mauvey pink. It is so beautiful. I do go through them really quickly though. You do have to sharpen them often, and when you sharpen them, I find you lose quite a bit of product. One lipstick that you can tell I have been loving so much is, again, one I've talked about before, the Rimmel number 45. It is a beautiful match. I love these products together. It is what I'm wearing on my lips today, and it's my go-to. I throw these on when I'm not thinking about it, when I have any eye look, when I have any colors going on in my outfit. It is something that I go for all the time. I would highly recommend grabbing this lipstick if you haven't already. It is like $6 at your local drugstore. The very last product I want to share with you guys is a Bumble and Bumble hair care product. This is the Thickening Mousse. I never thought anything of this. I didn't think that I would use a mousse, but my favorite way to use this product is taking a pump of it and putting it in my dry hair, because I'm not about the blow dry life all the time. I don't have time. I want to go to bed with wet hair, to be completely honest. So using something like this wasn't always feasible to me. It didn't pop in my head as something that would be in my normal routine. but I tried it in dry hair. I never would have thought of using a mousse in a dry hair, but what I do is put a pump in the palm of my hand and I massage it in the roots because it has that tackiness and that stickiness to hold and your volume throughout the whole day. It is such a life changer for me and I love it on those days when you wash your hair and it's already too silky. So those are all my May favorites. Beauty products, some hair care products, and they're things that I've been reaching for so often in the month of May. I'm not sure what June will have to bring. I'm sure it has to bring a lot of bronzer, some self tanners, but I look forward to sharing my June favorites with you guys as well. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe down below so you can join us for the June favorites as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon.